In collaboration with VU University Amsterdam, the European Foundation for South Asian Studies recently organized a two-day conference on terrorism and radicalization in Jammu and Kashmir and the wider region. A group of international experts and diaspora from the region of Jammu and Kashmir presented their views and deliberated upon the topic and discussed the effects of terrorism and radicalization in Jammu and Kashmir and the wider region of South Asia. A report. In collaboration with VU University Amsterdam, the European Foundation for South Asian Studies recently organized a two-day conference on terrorism and radicalization in Jammu and Kashmir and the wider region. A group of international experts and diaspora from the region of Jammu and Kashmir presented their views and deliberated upon the topic and discussed the effects of terrorism and radicalization in Jammu and Kashmir and the wider region of South Asia. In the conference, it was discussed how the contemporary issues of radicalization and terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir can be traced back to the use of proxies and the support for Kashmiri insurgents in the name of jihad by Pakistan. While Pakistan meddling in Jammu and Kashmir continues till present day, the deep state has shifted its proxies from tribal areas to Punjab. Thus, the militancy, which has started in the 1990s, is composed of non-Kashmiri jihadists such as Harkat-ul-Mujahideen, Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed, including Afghans and people who had previously fought in Afghanistan, such as members of the Haqqani tribe. The panel discussed the ongoing terrorism and proliferation of extremist outfits in South Asia, and the situation of Pakistan was analyzed extensively.
The dilemma of the Afghan Taliban is that, the real dilemma. They fought there in the name of jihad and in the name of Islam in Afghanistan. Now, the Pakistani Taliban are also saying that we are fighting in the name of jihad and in the name of Islam. If they expel the Pakistani Taliban from there, or if they fight against them, so their own mid-ranking commanders and their foot soldiers, they will ask them the first question that why we fought for 20 years when you are expelling them from here, because they are fighting the same jihad. And the same dilemma of the Afghan Taliban is for Al-Qaeda and also for the Uyghur.
While internal instability and international pressure seem to have limited the scope of the Pakistani support for terror groups at the moment, its continuous assistance is visible through the protectionism that have extended to terrorist commanders. Despite being arrested and charged, Hafiz Saeed is still moving within Pakistan. Similarly, Masood Azhar is also hiding in the country despite contrary information in the media. During the second day of the conference, the panel consisted of exclusively Kashmiris from both sides of the LOC.
The question must be batted back to Pakistan because Jinnah rejected the question of a plebiscite ever being occurred. When Mountbatten offered him a plebiscite, since Mountbatten flew into Lahore on 1st November 1947 and offered a plebiscite, Jinnah rejected it outright, saying there can be no plebiscite in the former princely kingdom of Jammu and Kashmir.
It was noted that the peace in Kashmir was completely destroyed with the introduction of local terrorism by Pakistan. It was argued that the other regional dynamics, such as the building of the CPEC, the ongoing Baloch insurgency and the presence of organized crime groups and relations with Iran and Central Asian states might bring further changes in Pakistan. Yet when it comes to the Pakistani policy vis-a-vis terrorism and Kashmir, the conference concluded by warning that dragon is fragile and sleepy, but away from dead and could wake up anytime.